Man, it's been a while. Welcome back to the Lunchroom podcast. I am your host, Daniel Dunn, and I am joined with my wonderful co-host.
It's Josh, man.
And we're joined with Joe! Joe is back, guys! Man, I miss this nigga so much, bro.
Man, you already know, man. I'm Joe.
The average Joe. No cap.
The average Joe.
But not for real, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all have seen him before. He's been on a podcast before. It's our boy Buenos, aka Kazuya World. And he gonna fill in for Joe while Joe is off at college. Cause if you ain't seen the Instagram post or whatever, Joe is at college and he was supposed to come back down a few weeks ago, but the hurricane came, messed up scheduling, so the show must go on. You feel me? So
Nigga trying to better himself, bro. Stop trying to better yourself.
This nigga trying to
stop trying to better yourself.
He's trying to be a D1 basketball player, bro. Stay at the house. Stay at your mama crib. Eat your mama food, bro.
Jordan hating on you, bro. I'm proud of you right now. You doing big things, bro.
Nah, no, like
keep doing your thing, boy,
bro. That's why we ain't tripping off because he up there for a purpose. He fulfilling
W Joe,
dude.
No
cap. But hey, man, appreciate you for filling in. You're gonna be with us for a few episodes. We're not replacing Joe.
Hell nah.
Just doing a little stand-in right now, man. We gotta pump out content for y'all, man.
But with that being said, man, it's a lot that's happened since we last came, man.
It's been a lot, bro.
We had the Queen.
Oh,
she croaked.
My fault,
bro. You had to say it like that,
I mean, it's the truth.
She almost made it, bro.
She almost made it to what?
Go ahead and say what you would have said about Bill Russell.
What happened?
Bro,
did you see the podcast? Bro. Okay, so Bill Russell got brought up on the podcast, right?
All right.
Daniel said something like, it was gonna happen anyway. He was getting old.
The nigga was 80. I'm sorry, he was 88 years old. I mean,
not supposed to expect.
You're not supposed to say that, bro.
He's 88 years old.
Nah, bro.
What do you mean no?
But you're not supposed to say that,
bro. I'm not praying on the nigga downfall, but once you get up there, once you pass 80, it's like, any moment.
I mean, yeah, it can happen, but it's like.
Hopefully he's resting in peace. I don't wish anything bad on him and his family, but it's like, bro, he lived a good life, man.
Yeah, you are supposed to be expecting that. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't like the niggas at 80. The average life expectancy in the U.S. is what? 70?
Like 70.
Oh, it's like, come on.
Especially if you're black, it's like.
It's even lower. You like, I was gonna say that nigga's a legend.
It's like 30.
He beat the odds, nigga. He wasn't supposed to make it up for us.
For instance, you don't state that, bro.
I understand, bro.
Yeah, for real. Shut up.
I ain't cap. Niggas was going crazy when the Queen died.
Bro.
As soon as she died,
bro, I've never seen so many people make fun of somebody's death,
bro.
Oh my god!
I kid you not. 15 minutes after she died, R.I.P. Bozo was trending on. That is
bro. R.I.P. Bozo,
nigga.
Nah.
People, they had no sympathy for her.
Bro, Diaz, her ops put the switch on the sniper, bro.
The switch on the sniper is crazy, bro.
I'm just playing, bro.
I put a switch on the Rasengan.
Nigga, see, hey, some of y'all gonna know this. Y'all gonna know that reference, bro.
Bro, that shit was so funny.
Me personally, I couldn't bring myself to really care about that. I mean, I didn't have anything good or bad to say about her, because I mean, I
didn't really like.
I'm gonna say that's for the Britons and
yeah,
all the UK and the Africans and all them. That's
the Africans.
Because bro, they was colonizing Africa, like bro.
Nah, bro.
Like she got like these artifacts or whatever, like the jewels or whatever, and it's like she got I forgot what it is. I think it's either a necklace or like a diamond on her. It's called the Heart of Africa, and she wears it or she wore it like everywhere basically. So it don't matter where she was, she would always have that on. It's like a reminder. Oh yeah, you stole that from us.
I did not know that.
So it's mad stuff like that. Like the whole reason why a lot of people were mad or happy that she died, it was because like
that shit.
Yeah, like she.
I ain't know nothing about what she did for real. I just knew like she was like a horrible person.
So was the Queen racist?
Oh, of course.
Oh, for real?
Of course.
I did not know that.
We all know like imperialism, right?
Yeah.
Like we like to think of it as like a old thing. Like she was the living embodiment of what it is today still. Like it was very much inactive. It was very much still going on, large part because of her not making the decision like, hey, let's stop this. Let's not. She just kind of sat there and let stuff happen. So it was like, she didn't necessarily go out there and do stuff. I don't think, but it's like you see bad stuff going on and you don't say nothing about it and you benefit from it. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
you're a pretty bad person.
People gonna think you're a horrible person. Well, you are a horrible person.
I'm gonna say like, come on, bro. But hey,
That's crazy. I
That's
didn't
tough.
even know about all that about her, bro.
that's tough,
No wonder why so many people making so much fun of her death.
bro. Hey,
Bro.
people just ain't got. People
The
just don't
amount of
care.
memes I saw on Twitter, bro.
It was,
Jesus.
bro. They were having a field day for
That
at
shit
least
was
a
crazy.
week, bro. You know, every time somebody dies, they put the half picture of XXX Tentacion. And they had to quit.
Bro,
Oh my
that shit is
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Society today, bro. Oh my God.
Hey, I'm not gonna sit here and say that some of that stuff wasn't funny. I wasn't
It
making
was
jokes.
hilarious. It was actually hilarious.
I
All of
wouldn't.
them were funny, bro.
I was say like, hey.
Ain't nobody say nothing about Bill Russell, real.
Nah, nobody said you can't say nothing about.
You
Bill
can't say nothing
Russell.
about Bill Russell.
Only thing I ain't gonna cap. They was talking about how he was a milk muncher. I ain't gonna cap.
Hey, chill.
That nigga did have a couple white women.
No.
That nigga doing all that civil rights.
Niggas ain't learned from Magic Johnson.
What you trying to say? A white woman gave him? Is that what you trying to say, Dion?
Yeah, that's what happened.
So you telling us?
You seen that picture?
I have seen that. And that would be
Like 10 white women.
They all on the beach.
Bruh.
And someone pointed out it was
It was
that
her.
one.
It was her.
that is insane,
It was
nigga.
definitely her, bro.
Man, speaking of the old stuff going on back in the day, I know you haven't seen the Jeffrey Dahmer. Have you watched it? The
I
documentary?
haven't seen the
I didn't watch
documentary
it,
yet.
and I'm
man.
not gonna watch it.
I was just like, I have no interest in watching anything related to that nigga. First thing, I'm not one of those like I guess they call it like true crime.
Yeah.
Like I'm never been into that type of stuff anyway. So it's like when it came out, I was like, oh, just another thing. But like people started hyping it up. Like this more watching Squid Games type junk. Like why are y'all niggas so interested in that, bro?
Bro.
Bro, that's like a lot of people are saying like the actor that they had for it too, like played that role like
yeah.
like very, very
His
well.
name's Evan Peters.
It was Evan Peters.
Yeah. He a good actor.
He a good actor. But
Quicksilver?
yeah.
Fuck him from that.
A lot of the conversation behind it was just like it was a lot of talking points, but the biggest one I saw was like, why continue making stuff like this? Because like this happened in the 90s. The victims' families are still alive.
The 80s and the 90s.
Exactly. Like it's not like, oh, this happened in the 50s, 40s. Like this is 35 years ago at the most. So like the niggas who lived through that, they're 60, 70 at the oldest. So it's like, I mean, I feel a way about it because they're not getting paid for it either. It's like they're just exploiting these people's trauma, and it's like, hey, money.
Did y'all see like the real pictures that like police took on the crime scene?
No, I ain't see that.
I ain't see that.
I don't
Bro,
want
when
to
I
see
tell
it.
you those were some of the most
gruesome.
I
disturbing
do not wanna
pictures
see
I've
no
ever
ass
seen in
cheeks
my
the
life.
refrigerator, I
Bro,
don't
one
wanna
of the
see that.
pictures was like somebody's like their ribs opened up, like you can see that, bro. That shit, bro.
That
That's nasty.
you gotta be a special kind of.
You gotta be a
nigga,
sick fuck,
bro.
bro. Fuck that. You are a sick
Well,
fuck.
it's crazy how you said it though, but yeah, that is.
Bro, like you literally for years, like they say he had 17 victims, at least 17, and you taking them, chopping them up, eating them, putting them in the freezer for leftovers. Like nigga, that is
I heard the story of how like he started doing that shit.
nah.
Hell no.
Like he ran somebody over and he seen that shit, he liked it, and he waited years to kill somebody again and see if he liked it still, and then he did it again, and then
So he just got like his first taste and was like, oh,
shit got addicted.
Bro, how do you like doing that?
bro, there's something wrong. Bro, I
gotta be,
I seen something that said his mom's was on like mad pills and on all type of crazy stuff while she was pregnant with him, bro.
Oh, had to be.
Bro, I believe it, bro, because there's no that's not like a regular person. Like he clearly had some crazy mental stuff going on in his head. That don't absolve him from his actions, but it does like put into context and makes you understand how you could even get to a point where you're like, oh yeah, booty cheeks for dinner. I mean that's a truth.
That is wild.
I had seen something that was like, bro, how do you kill 17 people and that shit just goes unnoticed for such a long time?
Bro,
Right.
like in the 80s, that junk was not like it wasn't that uncommon to feel like niggas just like kill numerous of people and just go unknown. That shit was horrible.
It's still like that now. Like I feel like the only
King Von. King Von.
Nah, King Von was a serial killer. No cap.
Literally.
Ever since he died, it's like once every few months they're just like, oh yeah, he killed that person, that person. Like dang, like this nigga was a terrible human being.
I didn't even know that.
Nah, that dude, he taught about it a lot when he was alive. Like he was just casual. Like
He was tweeting, like he would literally tweet out like,
oh my, the tweets is insane. Like he would literally, he said something.
Said somebody died. He said somebody died in October. No, so and so died in November. Who gonna die in December?
Like that is crazy, nigga. Like
Nah.
I ain't gonna cap, bro.
Incriminating yourself.
It's crazy because we look at a guy like King Von and Jeffrey Dahmer. Not saying that they're close in terms of like, because Jeffrey Dahmer is another level, but they're both serial killers, and they both had like a level of like enjoyment. I feel like in doing the things that they did.
I wouldn't say like. I don't know. I wouldn't say a person like King Von had something of an enjoyment.
I understand it, but it's like, okay, you go through whatever you go through as a child, and like it may lead you to do certain things as you're older, but your perspective on it kind of tells me a lot. Yeah. Like, cause when when he was going on Instagram Live or whatever, talking about just casually saying like, damn, I got a lot of bodies.
But I think with King Von's situation and then Jeffrey Dahmer's situation is two different things. Cause you got to think about the lifestyle that King Von lived when he was here.
I completely acknowledge that. It's just kind of.
So I wouldn't say he kind of liked doing that shit. It was just more of a. I don't want to say he had.
He probably did that shit.
It's like.
Yeah, I do think a lot of that played a large part, but it's just like, when you are making jokes about it, when you're like talking about it as if it's such a casual thing, like it's a regular thing.
Oh yeah,
that leads me to believe that there's something going on up here that is not entirely right.
Yeah,
because it's one thing to do something out of the need to survive, but to kind of make it a game, a joke, like that kind of stuff is like. You're crossing the line, I feel like.
I feel like it started off as like him just like doing to survive.
Yeah.
He got desensitized to it.
Yeah.
And he just started like making jokes about it.
Yeah. Really. The mental definitely just deteriorated every single time, which is crazy to think about, bro.
I'm gonna have to watch the documentary to see like Jeffrey Dahmer to like have a true understanding. I know he was messed up in the head, but like I need a broader knowledge of like,
I think bro, it is so crazy because like I'm not watching it, but I'm watching people talk about it on TikTok, and they're talking about how they felt sorry for the guy.
Bro,
nah, you can't feel sorry for something like that.
It's like, oh my gosh, nigga, like the girls, it's mostly been women, which is crazy. Mostly women on TikTok, like, oh, it wasn't morbid enough, it wasn't gory enough, or whenever he died I almost cried. A girl legit said when Jeffrey Dahmer died in the show, because they showed him dying, I guess, she was like, oh, she almost shed a tear. But you ain't almost shed a tear for the 17 other niggas that died, bro.
that is crazy.
Did y'all hear like the backstory of the dude that killed Jeffrey Dahmer?
Nah, I don't know anything.
Wait,
Bro,
in there
so the dude that killed Jeffrey Dahmer was in there because okay, he had a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
So his boss promised him a promotion like in the near future. But I think it was like new management that came in, so he went to the dude to talk about, okay, the other person was gonna give me this promotion.
Yeah.
Are you gonna give this to me? And I think it was like when he said that he wasn't gonna give it to him, like he ended up just straight up killing him for it.
Like knocking off his boss, or
wow, bro.
Yeah, knocking off the dude.
The new
for not
boss
giving
or
him.
like the old one?
I think it was the new one. I forgot. That's kind of like the context of what happened. I forgot what the video said.
Yeah.
And then when the dude got into jail and he found out what Jeffrey Dahmer did, he just instantly just killed him.
Yeah, that, bro. I think there's a conversation to be had about like how messed up people are, and how a lot of the times it gets like unnoticed, and then by the time you notice it, it's already too late. They've already done some crazy stuff. It's irredeemable. Like you can never let that nigga back out into society. Like, bro, people, the conversation about mental health and like the extreme sides of it is like, I still feel like we haven't reached a point where we're comfortable enough to have, especially in the black community, because nigga, for a long time, even now, because I'm sure you've probably experienced this where it's like, oh, I'm depressed, I'm anxious, I'm feeling a certain way. Nigga, depress them dishes. You feel what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that is like, it's still kind of taboo, especially in our community. Like with the Kanye shit, bro, I feel so bad for the nigga, but at the same time, it's like, bro, you gotta, you have the tools to get better, and you're still not using them. I feel like, truth be told, if I, in all seriousness, I feel like because of the fact that he says, oh, I don't take my meds because I feel like it drains me creatively, nigga, just retire.
Literally.
Like,
I'd rather Kanye retire and be like good, like mentally, than him be making music and be fucked up mentally.
Because honestly, Kanye has nothing else to prove.
He has nothing else.
Literally.
He is literally one of the 10 most influential artists ever.
He's the top 10 artist of all time.
Honestly. And
5,
just
3.
He's every aspect. Only thing he hasn't really gotten into is like movies and TV, but he's gotten into clothing, he's gotten into music, he's gotten into
He's tapped into everything.
Tapped into everything. Like, he's doing everything. He has a school.
This man ran for
basketball
president.
team. Ran for damn president. Like, he's lived so many
Be
lives.
done making music after that.
I'm saying, like, he's done a whole lot in his life, and I feel like him still trying to hold on to something that is really damaging his life, because it's like, you know, you've lost your wife, you've lost he's lost some connection.
He's
with
about
his
to
kids.
lose his brand.
Exactly, he's almost lost Yeezy.
That's so wild.
And he's just still like pushing. Like last night, he was on Twitter talking about Jewish people. I'm like, okay, nigga, I don't. Where are you going with this? Like, when will it end?
I don't understand him
Bro, the
sometimes.
Mark Zuckerberg thing was so funny.
Like, Zuck, you used to be my nigga, man. I'm like, bro, like, what in your right mind? Because like, he literally got banned on Instagram, straight to Twitter. Like, it's like, you know what thing it is? I don't think he ain't got nobody real in his corner.
I don't, bro. I think
Not anymore after him and Kim split.
Even before then.
I was finna say, I don't think nobody's in his corner for real. Because if it was really, if it was somebody in his corner with Kim, I feel like he would have been like good with Kim. But he was doing this while he was with Kim.
Yeah,
So
I think he's just kind of surrounding himself with a bunch of people who aren't gonna challenge him. Like you said, the yes man. Like, bro, people like it's artists too, like other artists.
Yeah.
And like even like Chance hasn't said anything. For like Cudi may not. I think Cudi may have challenged him.
I think
did. That's why
they fell out.
Yeah, I think Cudi probably did challenge him, and it's just like, man, like you are seriously like.
But if you think about it, bro, Kanye fell out with a lot of artists that he was cool with.
Yeah.
But it's
like
it's due to these reasons, because you don't see that a lot. Like, you see people stop becoming friends, but it's the reason why these people don't want to associate with Kanye anymore.
Like, think about what he did to Drake. He let that information out about his kid.
His kid?
Yes, he's the one that told Pusha T. He's the one that told Pusha T.
Yeah.
So that's wild.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Man had a whole diss track dropped on him about him being a deadbeat. That is, I would feel.
And Kanye gave him those verses. Yeah. I would say verses. He's the one that gave him the information to put out that verse.
Yeah. It's
crazy.
Okay. Him and Drake were close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you let somebody in your corner like that just slip away? Like,
I think
and now you have nobody in your corner. I mean, he was cool with Kid Cudi. What happened? Fell out.
Falls out with everybody. And it's like, I'm saying this as a fan. Like, nigga, I love Kanye. That nigga, for me, is one of the reasons why I still just continue pushing for the things I want to do in life. But it's like, my nigga, it's just a limit where you have to make a decision. Like, am I doing this for me, so I can be praised or worshipped or whatever the case may be? Or am I doing this because I genuinely love doing what I do? And I think it's because he wants everybody to agree with him. He wants people to say every idea you present, everything you do is a good thing, productive.
Yeah.
And it's like, you need people who are going to disagree with you.
Kanye has been that person though. Like, he's been a person who's like, oh, I'm the best.
Yeah. Back in 2013.
That's already Kanye, bro. That's Kanye.
One of the first things because when I was young, like I remember getting in, seeing him more, and that was his Jesus era. Yeah. And one of the first things I remember this nigga saying, I told you what I think I am. I'm a god. Like nigga, he's always been like this, and it's like I don't. You would think after a decade something would change. It's like damn Russell Westbrook.
Nothing.
The same way for a decade, my nigga. You ain't nobody telling you to switch it up, trying to help you out or nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I don't know. I feel like when he lost his mom, I feel like
that made it worse.
Yeah,
because I feel like that was the person who could really get through to him.
Calm down,
like shut your stupid, like stop.
Yeah.
But since he doesn't look at anybody else on that type of pedestal,
it's over.
No go. I feel bad for him because he might lose everything. He might have his money, but everything else might be gone. And that's a sad thing.
That's a sad thing to say.
Exactly. All that money not gonna be nothing if you lose everything else, man.
Yeah. That shit crazy.
I think we need to talk about, and before we get into our NBA season, because I want to get into like the predictions and things like that. We need to talk about Ime Udoka, bro.
Oh, him. I thought you were gonna say.
Yeah, we're gonna say that.
No, we're gonna talk about Draymond too.
We definitely gonna talk about that.
This is what happens when you cheat on Nia Long, my nigga. I'm sorry, nigga. Like, nigga.
Yeah, that's an L.
Nia Long, nigga. Like, that's who you cheated on, nigga.
That's an L in its own right
Nia Long, bro?
Nigga, I think that nigga. I don't know, man. That nigga just.
There's nothing to justify that.
I was saying like you can't, bro. Messing with a coworker. I think they got caught. I think that's what happened.
I think they did.
Like in the middle.
That's what I feel like happened because the fact that he got suspended for an entire year, nigga.
Yeah.
But my question is, bro, why is this just now being brought up? Because this has been going on.
Yeah.
So after the Celtics have a great season, they made it to the finals. They turned that shit around after All-Star break and were able to get to that point.
Yes.
Why does this come out now? I'm not saying this to justify it at all.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, why does this come out now?
Well, what I think it is, and I'm gonna sound like a broken record, because I bring it in everything. Nigga, he black. That's what it is. He's a black nigga in a somewhat position of power. And any type of time a black man is in a position of power, anybody and everybody would do everything. They will find anything to try to tear him down. Literally. Because I know this isn't the first time this happened. Maybe
this isn't the only NBA team that has happened to,
happens across the league. And for the fact that this guy got a year suspension, but Robert Sarver, he also got a year suspension for way worse. I'm talking about misogynistic comments, racist comments, homophobic, everything. Multiple people coming out talking about working in the Suns organization as a toxic work environment. Nobody really enjoys working there. He's come in conflict with teammates, other staff members, and a year suspension.
That's crazy. Man.
And now he's trying to give up the team, but it's like, damn,
it's too late.
But it's not even. It's like you got outed as a piece of trash. Now you get to make a couple $1 billion for selling this team.
Yeah.
So,
they're saying, how do you say his name?
Ime Udoka.
They're saying that like his future, like coaching wise in the NBA, is like on thin ice.
Oh yeah, because bro,
that's crazy.
Because you gotta think about it. Because if it happened in the Celtics organization, what makes you think it's not gonna happen in anybody else's organization? So people don't want to bring that type of culture into their office.
Yep. That's exactly what it is. It's just really sad to see, because I mean personally, you cheat on your wife, you play a stupid game, you win a stupid prize. But if I'm going to be completely honest, I feel like 2 months at the max.
It shouldn't have been a year.
Exactly. That's what I'm hung up on, the fact that it's a year-long suspension. Because why not fire him? Why not just fire him?
I would have gave him like X amount of game suspension and then fined him.
Exactly. Because that's what kind of makes me believe that it's stuff that we don't know. Like,
it's definitely stuff we don't know.
Some things within that relationship may not have been consensual. Because there is no way
That's what everybody's talking about, though. if it was consensual, how the hell is he getting this type of suspension?
Like, because I understand, like, okay, it's against team policy. You're not supposed to be in cahoots with coworkers. But a year suspension?
Shit's crazy.
But y'all seen the shit with Deshaun Watson?
What?
The football player? Like,
No,
bro, he
what
literally got outed for, like, sexually harassing, like, multiple women. Like, his massage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, he only got, like, a 2-game suspension. That's 2 games. That's, like, 2 weeks.
That's barely that's nothing. Like,
That's not even a slap on the wrist.
not even close. That's just a little extra, a few more vacations, really.
Literally, he's still gonna get paid.
I think it might have been more than 2 games, but it's not a whole season.
I was gonna say, if you
Something like that is worse than what happened to the
Yes.
Celtics coach.
that, I don't know the full details, but basically they was calling that nigga a freak. That was a freak nigga, Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he is nasty.
Oh my gosh, nigga.
Like
Can't
saying,
control yourself, nigga.
bro, that shit, bro, the shit I saw,
What?
bro. They were saying like he would get hotel rooms to get massages, and then
Like,
one thing leads to another. This motherfucker pants end him down.
that's bro.
Now
think
when
this
I
is-
seen that shit, bro,
GTA.
bro, think it's a flick, bro.
because I think one of the girls had talked about it or something.
that's so weird.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, nigga.
Like he started like masturbating in front of
Oh
her.
hell no! Boy, what the hell?
That shit is fucking crazy.
That's disgusting, bro. You seen that picture of him? The Bill Cosby face on it, that rock artist you sent him, bro?
Bro, I see that,
Bro,
I see that.
bro, that man Rock be spamming that picture, bro.
But that's that, bro. That's that CTE, bro. Niggas get that CTE.
That's just him,
Bro,
man.
bro.
That can't be CTE, bro.
Nah, that's just-
that nigga. What's his name? Antonio Brown. That nigga got CTE.
That's
You seen the jump with the pool, bro?
Yes, bro.
Nigga,
Oh
booty butt
my.
naked in the pool and like flashing his dick.
Nah,
women
nah.
at the pool, bro.
I'm glad I didn't see
Like,
that.
nigga, what? No, it was on video, and it looked like he was recording. It didn't look like a security cam or anything like that. It looked like he set his phone up and was like, oh yeah, showing everything to everybody. I'm like, bro, y'all niggas.
They need to
He's
do more
crazy
to
now,
prevent
bro.
that CTE.
How do you go
I don't
from
think there's nothing.
how do you go from one of the best receivers in the NFL to this bullshit?
bro? That nigga.
He is a troll. He posted a picture with Tom Brady's wife on his Instagram page.
Bro,
After all the
he said
Nah,
he said he had sex with her, and I feel like it makes sense because he was staying with Tom Brady during like the season.
I swear to God, if
had
she
sex
fucked
with Tom
Antonio Brown.
Brady's wife.
I wouldn't be surprised, Brian.
I don't know what I would do.
That'd be blood.
Hey,
I wouldn't even trust him around my way.
I'm gonna say like I don't trust nobody around my girl, nigga. So
Yeah, Tom Brady white.
that's that white people stuff, man.
Man, that shit, bro.
I couldn't imagine that, nigga. Imagine you let your teammate welcome that nigga into your house and he welcome himself into your wife. That is
no.
crazy. Nigga.
Oh, God.
No.
Hey, I know one thing. I would have had that nigga shipped off, packed up.
Yeah,
I know Tom Brady got the power to do it, bro.
I was gonna say
Tom
that.
GM.
Didn't they win that?
Fuck
Didn't they win
on.
the Super Bowl that year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, small price to pay for salvation, nigga. That nigga, hey, they niggas made a pact. Hey, you get this. You get to be my wife. Get another ring on my finger,
Oh
nigga.
my God.
Imagine
What
that
if
would be
they
so
did?
wild.
What if they made that deal?
That would be a crazy.
What if
deal.
that was actually a deal?
I wouldn't be surprised if stuff like that would go on. Like,
Man, fuck no, dang.
bro.
Stay in
In
Man, damn, bro.
Hollywood,
If I'm a
bro,
professional athlete, bro, I'm not bribing this motherfucker to come to our team so he can
Bro.
fuck my wife.
I mean, it is Antonio. He was like, I don't want to say he was gassed out or played out at the time, but he wasn't the same person he was before.
Yeah, he
yeah.
would.
So it wouldn't be like a thing to like.
I mean, he was still a good receiver, but like, he wasn't the same that he had been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you gotta think, bro. People with money and power, they live completely different lives than
They
us.
do. I ain't gonna lie.
Like all them niggas in like open relationships, like they with all the freak stuff. They
You wouldn't
doing.
even know, bro.
Exactly. Sex parties, all that type of stuff. You'd be surprised at how many niggas is getting down and dirty when they're not on
I
the
feel
field,
like,
nigga.
I feel
No,
like I know
not-
Tom Brady a weirdo.
But that's a true statement.
Kissing
Though.
his son in the mouth, bro. That nigga said his son kissed him in the mouth. He said, "Oh, that was just a peck."
the meat Kanye shit.
Bro, that nigga said that for real though. come back for another one. That was just a peck.
But nah.
Made him kiss him on the lips harder, nigga. Like,
going back to what you said about how like what they do off the field, like
yeah,
like did y'all saw the last dance, right?
yeah.
That's a prime example because like Jordan's rookie year, y'all remember when he talked about how in that hotel room,
bro,
they were all in there
crack.
snorting fucking
but
crack.
I didn't do any.
But I didn't do it. Eyes yellow as hell. Somebody he ain't do no
That
crack.
shit is
Lying.
like-
Bro, you lying.
The stuff
Fucking
that
lying.
athletes do is
That is crazy.
No, that I don't. Money will have you freaked out
Crazy,
forgetting
bro.
everything. That's the one thing I hope. Like, bro, that's why I need people like y'all to like. If I ever do anything, or if y'all do anything,
Yeah.
we can stay around each other and make sure we keep each other in check, bro. Because if I'm out somewhere sniffing crack off somebody's booty, something has gone wrong, my nigga. Like something has gone very, very wrong.
Oh my God.
Like,
Bro.
y'all know who I stand for. If I'm not doing some crap like that, I need somebody to reel me back in. I need exactly.
Get your
Slap me in the
motherfucking
back of the
ass
head.
get your motherfucking ass out these streets.
Literally, bro. That's the type of people I need, bro.
We already do that for each other though, so
No cap.
it's only gonna get harder from here though.
Yes, bro. But I think it's good that we already kind of like set that
Yeah,
up. Like, nigga, if you on some stupid junk,
we gonna tell
we gonna
you that.
tell you. We gonna tell you
Why
straight out.
none of y'all
of
didn't tell me?
When?
What stupid stuff have you done?
How you think I lost all this weight, bro?
How is that stupid? How is you?
Bro, I
being
snorted crack, bro.
Nigga.
That's how. No, I'm playing, bro.
Hey, that's
playing,
crazy. Imagine chocolate a crack.
Bro, I kid you not. Somebody asked me, was I doing crack?
Bro, black people be thinking that. Yeah,
Somebody
we-
asked me, did I do crack when I lost all that weight, bro?
You don't crack. Nigga. You like, what? Nigga, I can't be trying to live a bad
Shit,
life.
bro, I was like, damn.
Is it that bad?
Is it that noticeable, bro?
Goodness gracious, nigga. That, hey. Black people, hey.
That shit crazy.
It's low key like a backhanded compliment though.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, I mean, yeah, like, cause like you notice like a physical change in me, but it's like, damn, bro, I do fucking crack, like Jesus.
Nah, I hate, bro. That's one of my biggest pet peeves when people try to like say something nice, but it's like just
Yeah.
a mask, bro. Nigga, I done got that so much about like my hair or like I look a certain way. Like I get that a lot, bro. Like, oh, your hair looking nice today. I like what you've done. It looks better than, bro.
Nah, they just
I'd rather you just say nothing. Like just literally shut up. Don't say nothing. Shut up. Like I'd much rather you just not let a word come out your mouth than be like, oh, it looks better than it did. Nigga, like, come on, bro.
like, bro, it looked the same yesterday.
Exactly, bro. It's weird, bro. I get.
Oh my God, did you get a haircut? Bro, I haven't had a haircut in 2 weeks, bro. Get out my face.
It's weird because I get more compliments from white folks than black folks about my hair.
Oh.
That makes me feel away.
It do, bro.
Damn.
It's weird, bro. I feel like they trying to be not even trying to be funny, but I feel like it's like, bro, you don't know what I'm doing for my hair. You don't understand like my hair. You don't know nothing about.
They're like, I love the hair, like.
Bro, shut up, bro. I don't want your compliment.
Like it feels weird, and I don't want it to feel that way. I want to be able to be like, oh yeah, thanks, but it's like, nah, but I ain't gonna cap. Freaking, it went to another level the other day, man. I was at work. It wasn't even about the hair.
Bro.
I was at work, man. Racking up the buddies, whatever. Older white man walk up to me, she'll say, "Oh my God, how tall are you?" I said, "I'm about 6'5". You play basketball? I did in high school. And she looking me up and down like, I'm like, oh yeah, she undressing me right now. She just imagining
$1,000 a week.
I was like, oh, you're handsome too. I was like,
Oh, nah.
I was like, yeah, you definitely think this is black. You think we on black right now. This is not like a party, nigga. We not getting down like that,
It's the
nigga.
1970s anymore.
I'm saying, bro, that made I felt mad. This stuff like that is like what really like puts it into perspective what like women go through, nigga.
Yeah.
Cause nigga,
They go through that shit. That's some
on
horrible
a
shit.
on a daily, nigga, somebody would have got shot, and they like, hey,
On the wrong day, somebody getting their ass up, man.
they getting towed up, boy. Hey, I be telling women like, bro, get you a gun, get you something to protect yourself because this is not
Taser, mace,
something. Cause bro, it is like
That's
way
why a
too
lot of
common.
girls carry like pepper spray and stuff
Yeah,
like
they
that.
do. They are starting to.
And then like with society today, this shit is
this
crazy.
shit
Like,
worse,
bro, literally people are fucking tagging people's cars.
bro.
Oh,
You seen that?
This is so
fentanyl
crazy, bro.
I did
Like,
see
with the
that.
fucking
And then
tissue.
like they'll put like a zip tie on their door
Yeah.
handle, like it's basically saying they're like
They're
tagged.
alone.
Like that shit is so
I
wild.
saw a video on TikTok the other day. It was this lady. She had like 4 or 5 different like examples. She said
Oh, yeah,
like,
I seen that.
if there's a shopping cart behind your car, like look around, make sure nobody's hiding anywhere. Like she said something like, if there's something like on the ground next to your
Somebody
door,
trying to cut your
they're gonna
heel.
cut your Achilles
Like,
heel. Like, nigga, what the hell?
That's some. Hey,
That's some devil. That's the damn devil. Come on.
that's some third world country
Bruh,
shit.
people
bro.
just
I
that
could-
shit.
I could-
Human
I-
traffickers is
I could not imagine like that. That's so far away from like my ability to do. Like,
Yeah.
how do you get to that point as a?
how do you
human
get to
being?
want to do that, bro?
Exactly, and then do it again and do it again and do it again to the point where it's just like, this is what I do, and it.
Why? How do you
I'm
find
unfazed by
amusement out of this?
That is, bro.
Literally.
And this can happen anywhere, bro.
Anybody, anywhere. Cause we be thinking we like safe in certain areas. You are not safe. Like as a woman, you are not safe, and that is.
Nah, I was talking about this the other day. Like, okay, so it's known that places in the world are like the most dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was saying, like, bro, this shit can happen anywhere.
Yeah.
Everything that happens in those dangerous places can literally happen right where we are.
It's probably more hidden here.
Yeah.
But
In America, we tend to like kind of take for granted. Well, I ain't gonna say. Yeah, I'll say take for granted. We take for granted the type of life that we live, and we often try to think that things are better than what they are. When in reality, that's just not the case. Like the horrible things that we always see going on across seas, it goes on here, and a lot of the times people are getting shipped over, like women getting taken here to there, women from over there. It is truly like a global, worldwide thing, like an enterprise, like the goddamn, like the black market,
the
like
fucking, the Epstein's Island shit. That shit.
gosh, nigga, like when I heard about that, that was the most insane.
Wait,
thing.
what was it?
Epstein's Island.
You heard about
Do you
it?
know what
I
that
haven't
is?
heard about that.
You got it.
All right, so basically, Jeffrey Epstein is just this rich white guy who, in 2019, 2020, something like that, he was found guilty on some charge. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even think he was found guilty yet. But basically, they had some pretty good evidence
Yeah, he did it.
to lock this nigga away for good. And I think what was going on was he had a lot of names of people who were in it with him, and
Like rich people, politicians,
uh,
actors,
like
singers.
kings and queens, like
literally.
like people on the crown in Britain, people like them. And basically what they were doing is there was this island called Epstein's Island that will fly mad celebrities to the island, and when they get there, child sex slaves. And that was the whole thing. It wasn't like
Literally.
it wasn't
That's
like
it, bro.
like it wasn't like, oh, on the outside it looks like this, and then you gotta know somebody to find that. That's what the entire purpose of the island was for. And I want to say it was 2020. He was found dead in his cell, and a lot of people are saying that he was killed. People trying to say he committed, unaliving himself.
What the
But I remember looking at a list of names, like they leaked the documents on Twitter.
Wasn't
and
Chris Tucker on
Chris
there, bro?
freaking Tucker,
That just hurt me.
bro.
Like, Chris
I saw
Tucker, bro.
Naomi Campbell. I saw some dukes and duchesses of some place.
That's wild.
It was mad names. I saw, nigga, I ain't gonna cap. My heart went to my
Wait, it was
butt
somebody's
when I saw
name.
Michael Jackson on there. I was so heartbroken, but I someone had replied under me was like, that's a completely different Michael Jackson. Nigga, because I be defending Mike. I be like, bro, Mike ain't touched them
God,
damn
bro.
kids.
Oh,
then for me to see that, nigga, hey.
What the fuck? That
I
shit
was
is
I was
true.
I was heartbroken. But
Yeah, bro, they're trying crazy.
yeah, that junk, it is not, man.
Why did I never know about this?
Bro, it's not
It's not some shit that's like.
It's not crazy circulated. When it first happened, it was kind of bad. You don't like look like somebody who really watches like the news or even follow news outlets on social. So it's not like
I see it sometimes on like Twitter.
yeah, like I follow quite a few people who would like retweet stuff like that. So I would see stuff like that more. But your Twitter is just what sports basically.
Yeah,
sports and
like
some funny stuff every now and
yeah,
again.
like superhero shit, like Batman and shit.
So it's like it's not gonna be like like COVID-19. Like it's not gonna be on your face like that. But if you are
but still something significant like that should have been like main page.
But that's the thing. The reason why it's not really publicized like that is because of the fact that there are a lot of powerful people associated with going there, making multiple trips, all at many different times for years, like over the course of decades.
That shit was decades.
Oh, it was a long time. They were doing it for a while. So
wasn't it like every like once a year type shit?
I don't even think
it was like all the time.
I'm not entirely educated on it, but it was something that was happening pretty decently often. Like I'm saying, like multiple trips back and forth throughout the year. So hey, I don't want to. I'm gonna just say allegedly because that could be a different Chris Tucker, that could be a different Naomi Campbell or whatever the case would be.
Bro.
Allegedly, that stuff going. I don't want to get sued. Allegedly.
That's
Allegedly.
That's tough.
Shoot. Yeah, that is. I can't even grasp the reason why people would even do anything like that.
Yeah, that's really sick. I ain't gonna lie.
Sick as hell, bro.
What I said earlier, sick fuck.
Yes, honestly, like 100%, bro. Let's move to something like a lighthearted. Not even gonna say we. I get flamed all the time for listening to rap music pretty like exclusively. And we never really have like a productive conversation, like a good back and forth as to like the size of the reason. Like it usually just oh you're nasty. So I want to know because it be you and Joe.
Maybe Rock.
It be Rock.
That'd be Rock, bro.
Rock
just said
it
this shit
once.
He said this shit like a week ago.
Yeah, that's what really brought it back up. Like when Rock said it. But like I want to understand because me personally, the way I see it is like a cultural thing. It's a real strong cultural tie to it. But I want to know why you think I'm just the nastiest nigga in the world because I'm bumping rap all day, nigga.
All right, so basically, it's like there's other music genres that like belong to us, really. Like soul, all this other R&B type stuff, like pop, really, all that stuff. Like we own really like most of the genres. Yeah, and it's just like it's so much more out there that you can like discover, you can like love and shit. So why not just listen to it, give it a try?
Yeah, I mean.
I don't really say you nasty for it because I know like hip hop slash rap is like the best genre type. Yeah. I ain't even gonna try to argue that, but it's like, why not expand? Yeah.
My thing, like, it's just more so like from as early as I can remember. First thing I don't listen to just rap. It's like, but it is. I always say like 90-10, 90 rap, 10% everything else. But it's like. I have such a strong memory of like riding around in a car and we listen to like Nas or whatever and stuff like that. Just kind of, I've always just had a love and appreciation for the genre. And I look at it like, cause it's not just y'all that have like kind of said that type of thing, but it'd be like other people from other communities, like not the black community. And they'll look at us kind of funny because we prop rap up on this type of stat. And it's like, bro, like this is literally like synonymous with blackness. Like hip hop is black through and through. So it's just like, bro, like I be mad as hell when niggas is just like, damn, you're a basic nigga. It's like, bro, like I can't enjoy what was made. Like, bro.
Yeah. So basically, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna send you stuff. And I'm gonna see if you like it. I ain't gonna say you nasty, but I'll defend rap. I'll sit right here and admit rap is like the best genre. I listen to rap the most, like out of all the genres. But it's like it's so much more that you can do.
I like over the past like year or so, I've been listening to more like I guess, alternative stuff. But I think part of the reason is because I got into Kanye more.
Yeah.
Like, because 808s and Heartbreak, A Graduation, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, those albums aren't just 100% rap. So those kind of opened my ears to stuff that may not just be, cold 16s every time. So I'm getting there, but it's just like, I'm going to be 58 years old, still bumping Jigga, bro. Age study is over. Like, that's gonna be, I'm gonna be that nigga. That's gonna be me.
Bro, ain't no problem with that, bro.
Y'all niggas, bro, these niggas be,
Nah,
they be crucified. I swear they be crucified. Cause my thing is like, bro, people don't say that about like, say like Mexicans or whatever. Oh, you only listen to the mariachi bands. You're nasty. Like, come on, nigga. Like,
it's only an issue when white people do it. I ain't gonna lie. If you're not a person of color and like trying to tell somebody to expand their horizon on music, like especially their music,
yeah,
that's when it's an issue because you don't belong. It's like the AAV. I mean the AAV type.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people are they're a guest and
they want to be included so bad. It's like they not included. Like we can have this talk, but you just sit out there and watch.
I mean, like, it's just like my thing. I don't really have a problem with it as long as like you pay homage, bro. Yeah, that's all. I really, like Eminem,
like with K-pop.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, I'm saying they don't.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like Eminem, for example, he's the perfect example. He came out and said on one of his best-selling albums, if I was black, I would have sold half. I would have sold half as much if I was black. Something like that. And it's like when you can acknowledge that you get props.
Yeah,
for me.
Real.
Hell yeah.
That's why I put Eminem on like up there with like 50 Cent and all that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got mad respect for Eminem.
Yeah.
You have anything to say, Josh? We kind of quiet over there, man.
I don't even know what to say, bro.
I don't want to make you uncomfortable with all the black and. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, bro, I'm definitely like, bro, I listened to some Freddie Mercury recently, bro. Like I have been slowly but surely like Luther Vandross, Freddie Mercury. I listened to some Gorillaz. I was like, okay, I'm getting somewhere, then.
That dude was listening to in the car, that pimp dude, bro. That's rap, but it's like alternative rap.
Yeah.
Like, that's his own sound.
Nigga was
like a different sound.
Nigga was rapping like a 70s pimp.
Ooh.
His name was like Akeem Ali. Like I'm gonna send you the song.
That's amazing, bro.
I don't even know how to explain it, but he was on like a 70s beat.
Like a disco rap.
Like a disco beat. But it was like
he just like it's recent.
Like a Soul Train rap type.
Like the song came out like in 2020 type song. It is an amazing song. And he's like using 70s phrases, but he's rapping like as if it was this year. That song is amazing.
He's different.
That combination,
literally, bro.
That combination, that's a perfect combination.
Yes, bro. I love
that's
it.
different.
I love that track.
It is.
That's definitely different.
Yeah, I love that. But hey, bro, how you been feeling? How you been feeling about going to the gym, bro?
Amazing, bro.
I done got addicted to going again, bro.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. I've been feeling like a new man, bro.
Literally, bro.
I am in love with it now,
bro. If you're depressed, you feel bad about yourself, you don't like who you are, go to the gym.
Go to the gym. If you ain't getting no hoes, go to the gym.
Okay, that's
if you a man and you built like, go to the gym.
Yeah, bro.
No cap, nigga. Bro. I mean, like niggas be having love handles and titties, bro.
That's only if you're not comfortable with.
Of course.
If you comfortable with that,
if you cool with it, go ahead.
Go ahead. But personally, if you wanna have like, I don't want to say have a purpose because I don't want to say your purpose is to get up and pump iron, but like if you want a little structure, a little direction, start going to the gym, bro. Because like you can literally just feel yourself getting better. And if you have like a group of guys like we do, going there, challenge each other, push each other to our limits. Like, bro, like I went in there 3 times. Each time my mile went down. Like first mile, on the first day, my first mile was like 15 minutes and 50 seconds. Next time was like 14 minutes and 40 seconds.
Was like 10 minutes.
The next time was 10 minutes and 9 seconds. Like, and I don't think I would have been able to do that if I was just in there on my own.
I think you had the second fastest mile time behind Rohan.
I did,
you got the first.
Yeah.
No, it was second.
Yeah.
Rohan did 8 minutes.
Yeah. But like, bro, if you wanna change some things, bro, if you wanna reinvent yourself, go to the gym.
And that work shows.
Yeah.
No cap.
That work
You'll
shows.
be in there for you'll be in there 2.5 hours. It feel like.
But we
an hour,
literally
and then
every
fly
time we
by.
go to the gym, we literally go for 2 hours.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. Do
Really
it.
more because that chair we be in.
Yeah, but you gotta recover, of course. That's a part of recovery.
Like
Key,
we
bro.
literally get there at 10 and we work
Leave
out
like
until
that.
like fucking 12, 15, 12:30, bro.
Man, bro, dude, I love it all. Like people be complaining about leg dance, bro. I love it.
I hate that.
Your body
I
ends
hate
up getting
leg
used
day.
to it, bro. After you feel sore, you just get used to it, bro.
Yeah, the only thing with leg day is that my knees are still weak, so I'm still trying to build up strength from my knees.
You
But
gotta
once,
stretch a lot.
but once I get my knees back right, oh, it's a wrap, nigga. I'm Jordan, nigga.
The only thing,
I
the only
swear.
thing about leg day is bro, I gotta go to work the next morning, and I do so much walking at work.
Yeah.
I'm walking the whole time.
Yeah,
bro.
the first leg day, I felt every step the next day at work.
Yeah.
I felt every single step, but it still felt good because when
a
you
good step because you fucking getting stronger.
because if you don't know, if you're sore the day after you work out, that means you had a good workout.
Literally.
That means you broke down the muscles and they're gonna rebuild and be stronger. So, bro, go in there and go hard. Don't go in there and do a half-ass job because if you go in there and waste your time, you're not gonna see no results.
Yeah.
You feel me? So go in there, go 110%, do what you gotta do, and get up out of there. You ain't even gotta go that long because I know some people are going 45 minutes out.
I was going like an hour before.
Yeah.
I would go like 2.
Yeah, now we go to because we be doing everything. We do arms, legs, then do a daggone cardio. Yeah, man, that John. Hey,
But
yeah,
me
bro.
personally, bro, I feel like the thing that drives me the most is that I just want to see like my full potential. I want to see like the best me I can be.
Yes,
I just want to see like what my body can be at its peak. Because if I feel like if I'm like 50 and I'm like, dang, I was 20, I wasn't even that strong. I'm gonna be blowed, bro.
because you can't even get nowhere near that at 50.
Literally, that was my peak.
Exactly. That's the exact thing I was thinking, and I was like putting it off. Like I've had this idea since high school, but for whatever reason, I just kind of put it off. Like I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna do it later.
Yeah.
Until I finally did it. But I was like, bro, I'm still young. I want to be able to see how high I could possibly jump, how fast I could possibly run, how much I could possibly lift. And if I just keep on like going with the motions, I will never see what I could have possibly done.
The thing is, bro, I don't want to sound cocky or nothing, but I've seen where I could get.
Oh yeah, that's not.
I've already seen this, so now it's the matter of okay, where else can I get?
Yeah.
So once you see that first progression, it's like okay, I've gotten here.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's push this shit to another level and see where else I can get with this.
Yeah.
Cause like I lost all that weight, and like it was nothing.
Yeah.
Like I saw progression, so I kept pushing towards it. But now I want to turn that into like muscle and like more of a lean fit type shape. So that's what I'm working for. So that's what I want to get to, and that's what I'm gonna get to.
So yeah, you gotta have that not you can't have the I wanna get it. You're gonna I need to get it. I'm going to get to that because it's all about mentality, honestly. Like that's one thing I've learned, bro. Like if you have you can have the ability, you can have all the tools you need, but if you're not in the right mindset, it's going to be infinitely harder to achieve what you want because you're just going to keep on like making tiny excuses, making up reasons why you can't, gonna have negative self-talk, all those things. It's going to keep coming into you just like, yo, nigga, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Like that's what happened in the gym with me. Like, bro, I didn't think I could run no 2 miles straight. But I was like, nigga, like realistically, what's stopping me? And I went ahead and did it. Same thing when the day I hit 10 minutes. And like, what was stopping me? Only thing that was stopping me was me. So get past that mental barrier and you can do pretty much anything.
Once you do it that one time, you're like, well, I can do it.
Exactly. You do it like clockwork. Like it's so simple. It's just, you just gotta get past yourself. Get out your own way, essentially.
Bro, I used to not be able to run a full mile. Like, I used to have to stop.
Yeah.
Bro, I can run that shit consistently without a stop.
Yes, bro.
That's progress.
And remember, like, bro, don't get too caught up in like seeing like other people or comparing yourself to other people's progression because every single person's body is different. So you doing the exact same workout somebody else did is not going to result in the same exact like it's not going to come out the same way on the end because you just literally you're built different. You're not the same as somebody else. So don't get discouraged. Don't sit there and feel down on yourself because your homie has lost a bunch of weight or he's gained a bunch of muscle. He's gotten faster, jumping higher, and you're still a little bit further behind. Like stay in your lane, basically. Stay in your lane. Just focus on what you got. Yeah. For sure.
Don't let it break you. Just let it motivate you.
Yeah.
Yes,
honestly. For sure.
Look at that as motivation. Look at where you will eventually get if you keep on putting in the work.
For sure.
Let's talk about Mr. Sir Draymond Green.
Y'all want to get into the predictions first before we talk into
let's get into predictions. Let's set out the winners of each award. So MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, Champion. Let's just do those four. I don't want to get into 6 man. No, I don't care.
I personally think Joel is gonna win MVP this
Joel
year.
Embiid. I ain't gonna lie.
Because he kind of got snubbed last year.
He did.
Bro, he should have won that shit over Jokic, bro.
Low key, bro.
He definitely should have won that shit over Jokic. Come on now.
But his offense is like I wouldn't say it was on par with Jokic.
Let's be honest.
Right, but his defense outweighed Jokic's defense so much, bro.
This one. Nikola Jokic had a better season than he did in his first MVP year. He literally got better. So I don't see how.
Yeah, but Joel has gotten better every year, bro.
No, bro. He did not get. His progression was not as much as freaking Nikola Jokic's, bro.
So who you got this year?
Winning MVP, I'm honestly gonna say Luka,
bro. Me too.
Because I don't see voters fatigue is a real thing. Jokic won back-to-back. They're not getting him 3 in a row. They're just not gonna do that unless he's. Oh my gosh! Imagine what he have to do to get 3 in a row.
Get out the average 50, 20, and 9.
Like nigga. And same with Joel Embiid. Even though he hasn't won, he's been top 4
for the last 3 years.
Exactly. So I think, and he said himself he doesn't really care anymore. So I don't think he's gonna go out there and try to.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna try to save all love for like the post.
Exactly. And I don't think the Sixers will be good enough to be a top seed because that's typically what you need to be able to be in that type of conversation. But Luka, man, after the playoff run he had last year, was it? Where literally Western Conference Finals, only thing that was stopping him was like Kawhi Leonard the last few years. Like he's
you know who stopped him last year though.
Huh?
You know who stopped him last year though?
Oh yeah, the Warriors stopped him last year. But what I'm saying is that the fact that he was able to get there is like, okay, we already knew Luka was here, but he's really, really here.
I don't think they have enough. I don't think they have enough for what it takes to win.
They don't have enough what?
For what it takes to win.
Oh.
I feel like Luka gets like at least a 5th seed, he got it. And like his average, like his regular stats, and he get a 5th seed, he got the MVP.
Yeah.
Luka just can't do it by himself. I'm not saying
has been though.
I'm saying I'm saying he can definitely win MVP. He got that. But I'm saying from a team's perspective, that Maverick squad doesn't have what it takes to win. Yeah. When you say you're gonna put Christian Wood as your 6th man, what the fuck are you doing? He's one of your best. He was one of your best bigs on that team. Why are you putting him as your 6th man?
Christian was a solid. He was a solid.
Beyond, he was damn near all-star. What?
Damn near all-star.
Yeah, like he was averaging like 20 and 10 at points throughout last season. Yeah. But the way that Western Conference is set up, I think it's the perfect storm for Luka to win because I don't see them giving it to Steph. I feel like voter fatigue is kind of with him too. Like after that year, he averaged 32. And then after he came in this year and was running away with it and decided to take a dump everywhere in the middle of the season, I don't think they're really messing with Steph like that in terms of being MVP.
That's why I think it's gonna come. I think it's gonna come down to Joel and Luka.
Luka, yeah. It's
Yeah,
definitely
for
gonna be
sure.
them two. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I got a feeling we're gonna have a sleeper. Like there's just somebody that's just gonna
Jason Tatum.
tear the fuck off.
Bro,
Jason
Jason
Tatum.
Tatum.
I got a feeling. Paul George gonna have a great season too.
Bro.
I
Oh,
don't believe
George.
that nigga, bro. When I talk my trash about these NBA players. I swear I don't hate them. I swear I don't.
Nah, yeah.
I want to believe in Paul George. I want to believe in Paul George so bad. But that nigga is some garbanzo beans
No, he's
when
not.
it matters most, bro. And I think for that reason alone, because of the reputation that he's just built, bro, I don't think they're going to look at his direction at all. Especially with Kawhi Leonard coming back.
Yeah.
All eyes going to be on the claw, man. No
Not
cap.
necessarily.
I feel like he's not going to have the little same. Because I remember at the beginning of the season last season, he was moving crazy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like whenever I think he needs to be a number one in order to play good, like really good, and that's not a good thing because he's just not a
He's
number
not a
one
guy.
Number one guy.
But
So.
that's not like he can't be.
No, he can't. He can't.
He can't.
It's too late, bro. He done showed us too many
He can't
times
be a
he
number
can't
one.
be, bro.
I still
PG
think
is
he
a
could be a number one guy.
PG has number one.
I
Talent.
still think he could be a number one
Even
guy.
when he was like in not like
In
y'all
the
remember
NBA?
that year when he was like top 3 in MVP.
Yeah,
MVP.
2018.
Yeah,
What
I don't
yeah.
think he was
with the
number one
Thunder.
guy on the Thunder team.
Nah, he
If
was
we being
definitely
for
he
real.
was definitely better than.
I mean, you can.
he was definitely better than Westbrook.
Oh,
Though.
He
was
was
like-
better, but it's like
It was
not the
it was
guy.
like Westbrook's team,
Yeah.
basically. But the thing,
like Curry and KD.
yeah, basically, like PG man, he has number one talent with a number 10 mindset. Like he just cannot do it mentally, and that's not a shot at him. That's just what the truth is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
wanna see PG.
have a lot of faith in him because I like him as a player.
Yeah,
I
love
like
PG.
his
I love
bag.
PG.
His bag is deep, bro.
I want to have faith in him, bro. I trust me. I'm a Kawhi fan. Y'all know I love Kawhi. I want him to win another championship so he could be up there in the top 20, top 15 conversations. But doggone PG just does not have it. I want him to prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong. Please see this and shut me up, nigga. Please.
So who y'all got winning the finals? Well, going to.
Oh boy, I have no clue. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
I got no clue.
Me and you talked about this last
talked
night.
about it last
bro.
night?
I don't fucking
Yes.
know.
The parity in the league is so beautiful.
Like the league is
oh
so
my God.
balanced right
I
now,
like
bro.
how
This
it
shit
is
doesn't
now.
make
I
any
love it,
sense.
bro.
We was wishing for this like 5 years ago.
bro. It's so
with the
crazy.
Warriors and the Cavs, bro.
It's so sweet, nigga. We thought the Cavs and Warriors were gonna be going against each
Bro.
other to 2030, nigga.
Literally, bro.
It's so crazy how we went from literally having zero parity in the league to having possibly the most parity we've seen
In the years.
ever. It like nigga,
Decades, bro.
like nigga.
Think about it, bro. Western Conference, you got the Warriors, you got the Clippers, you got the Nuggets, you have the Suns. Mavericks can make
I
some
want to
noise.
say the Trailblazers, but
I was
not
gonna
gonna say
say
Trailblazers.
I think Trailblazers are gonna be in the mix, but they're just
Yeah.
gonna be like
like a first round.
But then you think about the East too. You have the
They got-
Bucks,
they
you
got the
have the
Grizzlies in the
Heat,
West.
you have the Raptors, you have the Celtics.
fuck out about the Grizzlies. Oh my
Grizzlies.
god.
I forgot about Ja Morant too.
Oh my god.
And the MVP
That's like
talk.
5, 6.
But then again,
John Wright can't win MVP.
Ja Morant is like that, bro.
'Cause
I
it-
ain't gonna lie.
we forgot about a team in the West though.
What?
The Pelicans.
Nigga, you not lying.
Zion.
That fucking
Zion
team
is back. Brad Ingram.
looks so nice,
CJ
bro.
McCollum. They
Lonzo?
got Herb Jones. Lonzo. No. He don't.
Yeah, you tripping,
I'm tweaking. Boy, hey, boy.
Hey, that would have been wild.
Y'all insane, nigga.
Yeah, they would have had it. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga, they got
They have a
beautiful
squad.
lineup.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And then the East, you have the Celtics, the Bucks, the Heat, the Raptors.
I want to say Chicago
Cavs.
so bad.
Man.
I want to say Chicago.
The Chicago, it's not gonna be the same because they don't have Lonzo right now.
Yeah, they talking about he's going to miss significant time.
Yeah, significant
And
time.
with what's it called? Not being who we thought he was going to be. Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah.
He hasn't been the player that the Chicago thought he was going to be.
I wish
so.
DeMar would have went to the Lakers, bro.
Bro, DeMar. I
Instead
feel
of-
like he wouldn't have fit
Instead of Russ.
He wouldn't have fit.
Oh, he would have been better than him.
I mean, he would have been better than Russ, but he still would have. I don't. They'll make the playoffs with DeMar,
Yeah.
but they're not going to the championship with DeMar. I think it's still a big fit problem because DeMar, he needs that rock in his hands to be successful, and
Yeah.
he wasn't gonna have that in LA.
I like DeMar.
I like
love
DeMar
DeMar,
too.
bro.
I like DeMar. I like DeMar more than I like damn PG.
A lot of players.
But man, I don't see Chicago going anywhere with just DeMar,
Just him,
Zach
man.
LaVine,
Zach
and
LaVine.
I see you playing potential. And that's about it.
that's sad, honestly, because niggas were screaming MVP. DeMar
Bro,
DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, he was going dumb last
Nah,
year
he
too.
definitely
Beginning
was
of
going
the
dumb
season.
last year.
He was.
Bro, he had like 3 game winners in a row.
Gosh.
What the hell? Yeah, DeMar DeRozan.
Well, turn back the clock around. They're like the best. I like the best 3-point shooting he had in like 4 or 5 years. Like, bro, he was literally. He had a chip on his shoulder.
Nah, people was definitely hyped about that whole Bulls squad last year.
Yeah,
though.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Alex Caruso's on that team too.
Lonzo,
Man,
DeMar,
I was high on
Vucevic.
that team.
Bro, a team that has me like nervous is my team, bro. The Bucks, bro. Cause that man Chris Middleton is injured right now, bro.
He is?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
He gonna miss like the first few months, I heard.
Oh, yeah.
Cause
What is
he
he-
had tore his like I think it's MCL.
Oh, that's a wrap. I ain't
Bro,
gonna
chill,
lie.
bro.
That's a wrap.
He talking about chill, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That
He did all like last season. I was like,
he's still injured. That was in like the second round. Either the second round of conference finals, bro.
It was the second
He's
round.
been out for quite a minute.
Yeah.
You might have a reason to be worried. I ain't gonna lie.
It is.
I like Giannis, bro. Giannis, bro. I want him to be like the next, like a LeBron type level player. Like he's in a GOAT conversation. I really like Giannis, bro.
yes, bro.
Bro.
He's an amazing person.
He gets
on
better
and off
every
the court,
year, bro.
Gets better every year. Is an amazing person. Is such a high level,
likable.
so likable, and then the fact that he like his story is great. Like I want him to succeed.
Disney story, bro.
Bro, I want him to succeed so bad.
I don't have a finals prediction at all.
I don't think I can have one. The most I can.
Now
probably say-
I will say this: I have a strong feeling that if the Warriors get things right in the locker room, then they can take it. They can take it back to the finals.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, you have a lot of young talent, but you also have more experienced talent that can still go at that high level.
Yeah.
And now with Jordan Poole on the rise like that, it's like he's still young talent, but he also now has that deep playoff experience.
He could be All-Star this year.
for sure.
And
for sure.
that and then James Wiseman coming back, Kevin
Oh my
Kevon
God,
Looney
forgot
still
about
having
James Wiseman.
good as he has experience now as being a starting final
Kevon
center.
Looney is getting better, bro.
Bro, Kevon Looney, I was not thinking anything of him going
Remember
into
that?
the season.
Remember that Photoshop picture of his head on
Hakeem
Hakeem?
That was so funny.
That joke was
That's how he
hilarious.
was playing against.
Yes, bro.
Who was he playing against before? He was the
I
Mavericks.
think it's the yeah.
They
it's
ain't
the
had a
Mavericks.
daggone big man. He was every play. I'm like, oh, he is snagging on these boys.
Yes.
Kevon Looney was amazing throughout that whole playoffs run. I was genuinely surprised and excited for that whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the thing with the Warriors, and we can talk about the Draymond.
Yeah, I was about to
after this.
transition right into
Yeah,
that
but
Draymond
like,
thing.
bro, the Warriors, bro, if they can get over this Draymond situation and come out stronger, they could be deadly.
Yeah.
That could be a deadly team.
If they get over that, bro, there's nothing that can stop the Warriors.
The question is, will they? That's the biggest question. Because
It's gonna all boil down to, I think, egos.
Yeah.
Because with something like that and how it leaked to the media like that,
yeah,
Jordan Poole's gonna have a big ego.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you did this shit to me. I can't forgive you for that shit.
For sure.
And Draymond's gonna have an ego of,
This is Draymond.
okay, this
Draymond.
video of me got out.
mm-hmm.
Like, I have to, like what he said, like, he has to take a step away from the Warriors because of this.
Yeah,
Because of how significant it was. He said he watched the video 15 plus times.
yeah,
And that type of shit sticks with somebody.
yeah. He definitely regrets it.
You
but
can you can tell.
it's a difference between like saying you regret it or having that feeling, and it's a difference between that and actually making the change of like, okay, how am I gonna re up from the situation? How am I gonna reestablish myself as someone who's worth being respected as a leader? Because once you do that, you've lost respect from a lot of people within that locker room, especially considering that, you know, I know Steve Kerr has come out and said that Jordan Poole wasn't saying anything near worthy of getting punched with that, but I think Steph said it too. So it's like everybody's taking Poole's side. Like, you're gonna have to, whenever he come back, you're gonna have to make it like very well known. Like, okay, I'm going to come back and I'm gonna be a better man, a better teammate, a better leader. Because that was just so crazy. Because this is the second time where Draymond Green is
trying to run somebody
away, man.
I feel like for that to happen, they have to have like a one-on-one talk behind closed doors.
Yeah, that's what Steven Jackson said.
Man.
And I feel like that's gonna be so hard because I feel like if the video never got leaked, that would be a lot
so
easier.
easy.
But the fact that niggas done seen this nigga get rocked like that, nigga, I seen someone on Twitter. It was this woman. She said, "Now why Draymond hit that little boy like that? You done already lost. You done lost the battle. You lost the battle.
That little boy.
That little boy.
This man's 21.
That nigga is a grown man. You talking about a little boy. You done already lost the battle. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, somebody else said on Twitter was that right hook hot breath combo is deadly as fuck.
Bro said
I saw someone say that Jordan Poole need to get tested because you don't know what's up under Draymond's nails.
Bro, nah, that would be so messed up.
Bro.
And then that Photoshop picture I said Jordan Poole's face.
Bro,
Oh yeah,
Friday, bro.
Crying the card, nigga. I swear that, bro. Because I like the words. I love Steph. Steph is my favorite point guard ever. I want.
They grown me, Brian. I used to hate the Warriors, bro.
And Daniel, that shit you posted the other day that I saw up on.
What?
About if the Warriors get over this and Steph wins another ring.
Oh, it's just him and LeBron? Nigga,
no,
you're crazy.
him and
Nah,
Jordan.
Oh, him and Jordan. Nigga, you're crazy.
No, we're gonna have to have that conversation.
He said he agreed with it?
Yes.
He said it's just him and Jordan, nigga. That is crazy, Josh.
Let's be honest. Steph Curry has solidified himself as the best point guard to ever play the game of basketball, bro.
All right, but that nigga still ain't Michael. No, he not LeBron. No.
But what separates him from LeBron if he wins a fifth ring?
Bro,
everything else besides him.
I ain't gonna lie.
But what?
If let's just compare accolades just for right now. Jordan still got what? 3 more MVPs than him. He still got 5 more finals.
I'm not saying he'll be on that exact same level. I'm saying
finals MVP.
I'm saying you're gonna have to include Curry in that greatest of all time debate.
No, you're not. Bro.
How can you not?
Bro, he not.
How can you not? No. Answer the question.
Because I feel like there's a few guys where it's like they're much more in that conversation than Steph.
Like who?
Kobe Bryant is much more in that conversation.
Definitely, yeah, I agree.
Tim Duncan is much more in that conversation.
But what separates those two from what Curry has done for the game?
Well, first thing I think
Tim Duncan and the King.
I think the biggest thing would be defense, because I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think Steph is one of the 5 greatest offensive players of all time, but it is 2 sides of the game, and when the GOAT debate is filled with a bunch of guys who were two-way players, yes. Like not just two-way players, but arguably the best
top 10 players are like two-way players.
The only 2 people in the top 10 who aren't two-ways is Magic and Larry Bird. Them the only 2. So
and Curry, if you want
to, Curry too. Curry, he's in my top 10 now. So those are the only guys who are not two-ways. So if everybody else is a two-way,
it's 3 out of 7. I mean, 3 out of the 10.
It's like, come on, bro. Like it's 2 sides of the game, and then say for instance, like a guy like Jordan or a guy like Tim Duncan, they don't have such a big stain as 2016 on their resume. Because as much as Steph has accomplished since then, that is still part of his legacy.
That's big chunk.
That is something that happened. Like that, we can't ignore it. It happened. So I think
I feel like Curry deserves that type of respect.
He deserves the respect to be considered like one of the most influential, one of the most talented.
He already got all that.
Like he got that. One of the top 10 best to ever play, but to be in the GOAT, greatest player to ever walk the planet debate.
He's gonna be in people's conversations for the GOAT, bro. If he wins a fifth ring, yes,
that wouldn't be like.
But that's the thing. Like, would him winning a 5th ring, does that pass him? Does he pass Kobe Bryant? Does he pass Tim?
Now y'all know he wouldn't pass Kobe Bryant for me.
So how is he in the GOAT? He thinks Kobe.
I'm saying the GOAT debate.
But
I'm not saying
there
he
can't
will be the
five,
GOAT.
six-
He will
there
be
can't-
the
There
GOAT.
can't be 5-6 players in the GOAT.
I think everybody should have like a set.
Everybody can have their own.
Everybody should have like a
It
set
should be.
three.
It should be Jordan, LeBron, and what's his name? Kareem.
Yeah.
And if I'm not gonna lie, if it's
Wait. What?
LeBron, Jordan, and Kareem. Them the only three, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, Kobe top
Look
five.
at. I gotta go. Bro,
Kobe is, bro. You
I
got to
love Kobe. We all love Kobe here, but that nigga not top 3, bro. Top 3,
I
nigga.
can't give it to him, bro. I'm sorry.
Top 3.
I can try to fight for top 4, man. Hey, I don't think he's gonna be able to pass.
Kobe.
All right, you guys. It's been another episode of the Lunchroom podcast.
Bro, Kobe for me sits between 5 and 8, and that's no shots. That's just where I feel like he fits
Tell me
in
why.
that area, because I think there's a few guys who all time are just
Why
higher.
though?
Because
Name.
Kobe
Okay,
has-
you say he's 5 to 8.
Mhm.
So name who's in front of him and name why they're in front of him.
Hey, that's gonna.
Okay, I got Michael Jordan.
You don't gotta explain.
I got Michael. I got LeBron. I got.
You gotta explain to me not 1 and 2, but 3 through 5.
Okay, so 3 through 5, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 6 championships, one of the greatest defenders of all time, one of the greatest scorers of all time.
Okay.
One,
Kobe has 5 rings. One of the best scorers of all time, and he also could defend at a very high
he
level.
could defend at a very high level, but I don't think that.
You're not in the same atmosphere as Kareem.
And defensively, I think because the thing with Kareem is that even in his advanced age, he was still an elite defender. We don't even have all his defensive stats from when he
wasn't counting
year
like
one.
rookie.
Like they didn't count
Like
blocks.
1 through
and-
5 type.
Yeah, like they didn't count a lot of stuff, and there's a lot of conversation about how every time swatting.
That's
So,
so wild, bro.
It's like, oh my gosh, Kareem is definitely there, and offensively, yeah, Kobe's bag goes deeper, but I mean, I'm gonna.
Kobe was better offensively.
He's better. We can that's not, it's not clear. Is
Yes,
my
it is
thing.
very clear.
No.
Bro, it's clear, bro.
Kobe was an elite scorer.
What was Kareem?
I don't know.
Was he not
Fucking
an
post
elite
scorer.
scorer?
When Kareem got to like the Lakers, Kareem like his scoring dropped like significantly.
Because he was getting older. I mean, that's
like-
expected when you're.
How old was he? Like
By the time
like
Kareem,
32 through like 40. Then he stopped
let
playing
me
like
see,
40.
Kareem, because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, by the time he got to the Lakers, like that nigga was already like nearing the end of his 20s. Let's see, when he got to the Lakers his first year in LA, he was 28.
28.
And that year he averaged 27 points, 17 rebounds, and 4 blocks a game. So, come on, bro. Like, we're talking about one of the greatest scorers ever, one of the greatest defenders ever, and then a guy who throughout his career, he has 31 points a game, 34 points a game, 30, 27, 30, 27, 26, 28. Like, this is all in like a 5, 6, 7, 8 year span. Like, to act like he wasn't this elite scorer is a little crazy. But that's 4 right there. Me personally, the 5th player I would have ahead of him would probably 5th and 6th players would be Magic and Tim Duncan. And I know y'all are gonna give me, because you give me crap all the time for Tim Duncan. But Magic, I mean,
I give you Magic.
Magic, I mean, it's
It
pretty
ain't
much
arguable with Magic. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, like it's the same conversation with Kareem. Like, bro, one of the greatest offensive players ever. He wasn't a crazy defender, but that offensive impact is just untouched, bro. So I want to understand why you have Kobe so high, because I can understand.
I feel like Kobe can do more things on the offensive side of the ball than Kareem.
You can make that argument for sure. I'm not mad at that argument, but I'm just looking at from like specifically from a pure production, bro. Nobody, the most unstoppable move in NBA history, bro. But I want because.
But let's not act like Kobe's that fadeaway isn't one of the most
Kobe got
it is.
shots
It
in
is
the
for
NBA
sure.
ever.
It is
I feel
for
like
sure.
that's like Kobe's like his shit.
That's his
You
move.
say you don't think it is, or it is?
I don't really feel like it is.
Nah,
So
it's not. It's not.
I mean,
Straight
he
away,
like
isn't.
popular. Like he made it
He
popular.
didn't popularize. That's
Bro,
Michael.
come on, bro.
Okay.
Michael
It's
Jordan-
Kobe, bro.
It's Kobe, Kobe, bro. Bro, that nigga Michael Jordan came on the court every play, back the nigga down.
Bro, but
Come on,
it's
bro.
like in like our community. It's like, bro.
It's Kobe.
Kobe's shot.
I understand. It's Kobe, but like, come on, bro. Like, Michael. Michael did it first. I want to get into why you think Kobe is so high, because 1 to 5 is just kind of crazy. 5 to 8, that makes a lot more sense. So for you to have that nigga at 1, it's like, okay, I need to break that.
A part of the reason why I have Kobe at 1 is because I grew up watching him a lot. So like, I didn't watch Michael Jordan a lot growing up, so I didn't get to see his greatness.
Yeah.
I mean, and I watched Kobe before I ended up watching LeBron growing up. And what I saw Kobe do on the floor was crazy. Like,
Inspirational.
that shit, like, you could just, he impacts the game every time he comes down the floor. Like, it didn't matter who was on the court with him, even when he had Shaq on the court with him, even though I didn't get to watch like a lot of those games when I was younger, even with Shaq on the court, bro, he was still, the ball was still in his hands a lot coming down the court, making a play, even if it was going to Shaq or if it was him creating his own type of shot. And then those final series against the Celtics all those years,
Yeah.
like that, the way he took over games when it was needed, he had a clutch factor in himself. And just the way he scored the rock was, that shit is elite. Like, the shit that, the footwork that he has to get into to be able to get into his shot
Oh my
is
God.
is a masterpiece of basketball itself. Like, looking at it from strictly a basketball perspective, bro, he probably has the best footwork you've ever seen somebody on the NBA
Him
court
or
have.
Kareem. I mean, Hakeem.
Hakeem,
Yeah.
And like, another thing about it was like his mentality. And then Diaz, you can speak on this too. After that's another topic on it on that Redeem Team documentary. But bro, waking up every day at fucking 4:30 in the morning and working out
Bro, you're
for
in sweat
3 or
crack
4
of
times a
dawn.
day and still having practice, and then some days still having games. Who do you have dedication like that? Who do you wanted to get to that level?
It was Kobe. Kobe, he definitely in the league.
He the hardest worker ever, bro.
For
He the
sure.
hardest worker.
For sure.
Now, I definitely, it's hard to put him above Michael because Kobe modeled his game
Yeah, after him.
directly from Michael. But I always said, and this is what always got people, I always felt like Kobe took that game to another level.
Yeah, he took it and put his.
He
own-
took that
put his
bag
own-
and he made it deeper.
Yeah, he did.
I know it's hard to say, but like I'm saying this because I guess it's probably because of the 2 different eras they played in.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But Kobe shot a lot more threes than Michael did.
yeah,
Kobe shot more mid-range shots than Michael did.
I don't know about that.
I mean, Michael basically lived in the mid-range / the paint area, like slashing and shit. I just feel like Kobe took his bag and made it bigger, and he always wanted to learn from his peers.
Yeah.
Like Michael Jordan said it himself, like Kobe would text him at crazy times of the night, even when he was fucking retired.
Yeah.
What can I do? What moves can I give my daughter?
Yeah.
Like, just still trying to learn from him, like at an age where you're not even playing basketball anymore, to try to better yourself, like in a teaching perspective.
Yeah.
I just think like him as a player and also as a person is what puts him above. Like, you can say all these people were better on both sides of the ball. Kobe was still an elite defender, and Kobe scored the ball like damn near the best I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way he could go. He went for 81 points in the game. Like
60%.
this motherfucker,
Countless.
like that's the second most points ever scored in an NBA game. Like, I know scoring isn't the only thing in the game, but
It's
I'm
a big
just
part
that
of it.
shit just
Well,
that's different.
Well, that's just showing me like, in the terms of like your argument, it's just we have a different perspective on what made somebody to go. Because me personally, I don't give a damn about no off the court stuff. Yeah, what you did on the court is what makes you who you are. I mean, the work ethic that counts too, but talking about like impact and even post retirement stuff, that I don't take that type of stuff into consideration. So I think that's what makes the difference. Because if we talking about pure basketball, bro, I'm looking at Michael and looking at Kobe's skill set, and I'm seeing how virtually everything that Michael did or that Kobe did was done just for some areas was much better, some was just a tad bit better. And then to see that in situations where Michael was not necessarily the undisputed, I'm going to come out on top, he was still able to make something out of nothing. Whereas where Kobe Bryant, where yes, he has that mentality, but it also kind of, I'm not going to say it killed his career, but
screwed him over.
It screwed him over like in 04. Like he could have got 4 rings with Shaq, but he let his ego get ahead of him. Stuff like that, and that's goes back to like having stains of your career. Because whether we remember it as this or not, but when that team was formed, that was looked at as like, okay,
it's over.
Shaq, Karl Malone, Kobe Bryant, Gary Payton, along with the rest of that roster, shouldn't nobody really be messing with you.
Ring, bro.
So the fact that they went into that finals as the overwhelming favorite and came out getting embarrassed is like, okay, that's a big red flag. Same with 08. It wasn't as bad, but it's like, okay, this is winnable. This is winnable.
Yeah. And
you still fail to come out on top. I just look at I try to stay like strictly on the court. I don't want to get into that because that kind of feels like fairy tale.
But I'm saying even strictly on the court, what I was saying, like,
but even strictly on
you have to put that dedication part into it.
I understand that, but dedication, it like I said, it doesn't always translate because you can say that.
But it translated with him.
It translated for him, but comparative to a guy like LeBron or a guy like Michael Jordan, who has one more ring, 4 more MVPs, he's a more decorated player, highly I guess revered. Like when people talk about Michael, they talk about him like he was Jesus Christ. You feel what I'm saying? Like he has a certain weight to him, is what I'm saying. And I don't think Kobe has as much of that as Michael Jordan did.
I feel like personally, me, like, I feel like basketball is like more than just on the court. I feel like the way you handle yourself off the court, like your work ethic, you as a like person.
Yeah,
like
that's
Karl Malone. After I heard about what he did,
yeah, I can see.
He's done.
But something like Karl Malone, I feel like that's an extreme.
Yeah.
Like, but in the most cases, like, because if we're gonna use that argument, we could talk about we can't have Michael Jordan as the GOAT because we know he's not the best guy. He's not the best guy, and if we want to use that, we can have LeBron as the far and away GOAT. You feel me? Because he's never had controversy. He's never cheated on his wife, as far as we know. He's always opened a school, good father,
businessman,
a perfect example of a role model. So that's why I don't get into the whole off the court stuff, because now you're talking about stuff that has nothing to do with how he performs. And when I was looking at Michael Jordan, I'm looking at a guy who's virtually never had a situation where he was supposed to win, he just lost embarrassingly. He didn't have situations where he was getting out of line and it led to the demise of his team. He doesn't really have those moments, along with the fact that he's so decorated. He got the MVPs, the championships, the defensive player of the years, the all NBA teams, all defensive teams, scoring champions. It's like, oh my gosh, where does it end with this nigga?
The only thing you could bring up is like that playoff series with
Penny Hardaway. Yeah, that's the only thing, and you can say that's because
he just came back
out of retirement, so
he was rusty.
We just got 2 different perspectives on what should count in.
But with me, I feel like I just like combine both of those things and come at it like a point. Like, all right, with Michael Jordan, you can look past like all the stuff he did. That's like not no horrible things like gambling.
Yeah,
it's not like a horrible thing.
Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's like
it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like that's just two different perspectives.
Yeah.
Our minds work differently. But yeah, that's how I wanted to understand where you were coming from because when you just blurt it out in the PlayStation party, it's like nigga, what nigga?
I've said this for a while.
Yeah, I know, but me and you, we kind of just started getting like that like this year.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I disagree still, but I understand where you're coming from when you had that argument.
I think while we're on the basketball topic, I think we should talk about the Redeem team.
Yeah. That Redeem team, it made me want to put Kobe up a spot so bad, bro. Because, like, as soon as I seen Kobe's face, like, on the screen, it's like...
That feeling, your heart, boy.
Like, bro, my heart, I just wanted to literally go work out, bro.
That's what happened when I seen him on the last
Bro, and
day.
then, like, it's just... Like, the shit, like, bro, what Coach K did...
Yeah, Coach
and
K.
how before the Argentina game, he had those articles on everybody's chair for them to see as motivation.
That's very
saying that Manu Ginobili was the best shooting guard in the world, saying that to Kobe Bryant, and then putting another article on Dwayne Wade's chair saying that
second best.
that Manu Ginobili was the second best in the league behind Kobe.
That is insane.
That just snaps something in your head. Like, you have that mindset of, bro, I'm about to prove this motherfucker wrong. I'm about to kill you.
That's how you know, like, NBA players like built different mentally also. Because, like, one of us would be like, man, I ain't worried about that. I know this nigga not better than me.
Exactly.
And we wouldn't have been like lit up as much as them. But like they see that and like
and like just the leadership role that Kobe had in that and on that team, like what I stated earlier, how like everybody went to go party and they got back to the hotel at 5 a.m. and Kobe was already drenched in sweat, still about to work out.
Yeah,
but that led to LeBron going the next morning, D Wade going the next morning, Carmelo Anthony going the next morning. Everybody else followed behind him because it meant so much to the winning aspect. Because Team USA was ass.
Yeah.
Like the years before, they were getting embarrassed. And to have that dedication, to want to win, just
yeah, that's the one thing about Kobe that like I admire so much and that I apply it to so many different aspects of my life. It's like, bro, this nigga was not ever gonna let anybody outwork him. Every single time he woke up in the morning, this is what I'm gonna do: go to the gym, get some shots up, do whatever to hit the gym, hit the weight room, like whatever. Like it did not matter because the only thing he cared about was winning and getting to whatever goal he was trying to reach. Yeah, and I feel like that should be everybody should take something from that. Yeah, especially if you have high aspirations, like an unorthodox way to get what you want. You have to take some type of take something from that, man, because you're not gonna get to where you want to be just kind of going along with like how the other guys were doing. Like they went out and partied and whatever. Carmelo Anthony, man, 4 a.m. Just too early, man. Like you're not gonna get to where you want to go. Yeah, he was. He had an amazing career. He had an amazing career. He's one of the greatest scorers ever. But Carmelo Anthony,
he could have been so much more.
So that don't be could have been so much more. Be the Kobe Bryant. I mean, not
Carmelo Anthony dapped me up at the Peach Jam. I got more respect for him now.
Oh God! don't be a Carmelo when you could be Kobe. Could be LeBron. When you can work harder, go ahead and do it because the rewards for that is so much more than the comfort that you feel. Not
for sure
going after it.
But somebody else I also gained a lot more respect for in that series was Dwayne Wade. Bro, that in that game, was it against Argentina or Spain when LeBron and Kobe were in foul trouble?
I think it was Spain.
I think it was Spain.
That was like the last one.
Bro, and when LeBron said that when you have Dwayne Wade coming off your bench, it's unfair.
Literally.
because when them two were in foul trouble,
God.
he put the whole team on his back and was the leading scorer. And when I never really thought of it, but like we got to be honest, like D Wade is top 10 shooting guards to ever play the
Oh, yeah,
game of
he's
basketball.
the third best.
top 3.
It's Mike, Kobe, and D
The
Wade.
top 3. That should be everybody's top
I would
3.
Like I gained a lot more
If
respect
it
for
ain't
D
that, it's
Wade.
wrong. Honestly.
Literally.
I
He'll be trying to sneak James Harden in.
sneak in
Like,
Allen Iverson.
Come on, bro.
Man, if you don't go on somewhere and talk about some damn Allen Iverson and James Harden.
And then I already have
Shout out
respect
Allen
for
Iverson.
Coach K because he's my favorite coach. Like
yeah, I already know you. I knew you would
That
drooling
just-
at the mouth when you see Coach K.
that just
boy.
made me
I have so
man.
much respect for Coach K, bro, because I never like knew much about Coach K. I don't really watch college basketball.
ball, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I knew he was like a great college coach, but I didn't know he was like one up there with some of the great
Yeah,
coaches
what
ever.
like ever, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, up there with Popovich and
Pop, yes.
Phil Jackson and Pat
I got
Riley
him up
and
there with
them
him.
guys.
With them, nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
That shit.
Yeah, that was great.
He turned that whole team around.
Turned
Yeah.
everything around.
I think we might want to go ahead there because I got class tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Well, hey man, hey,
Yeah, that's straight. We don't got.
hey.
Damn.
We're back.
We're back. The boys are back. Dan's gonna be with us for a while, so hey, get used to him. I hope you enjoyed him. I enjoyed having him, bro.
But you're still gonna see Joe. Just know that you're
cap,
still
no
gonna see
coming
Joe.
back. And bro,
Hurry up.
I'm telling you, bro. The goal for me, we gonna have a whole new setup in the new year. That's the goal right now. That's the plan. A brand new setup.
That's a good goal.
All this stuff you see, completely different. No cap. That's what I'm shooting for. So be excited for that. Go ahead and freaking subscribe.
Like it up.
Like up, bro. Cause I'm telling you, bro, if we hit,
Go
bro,
follow all social media pages, including TikTok.
TikTok, Instagram.
The TikTok
all
went
that,
crazy. What was that
Yeah,
last-
TikTok
that
shit
last
went
TikTok?
It's
got?
still sitting at 212,000, bro.
Bro, that's amazing. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga, I was so excited, bro. I was happy when I seen that.
That shit was
boy.
crazy, bro. That shit was
Right.
growing by the
It
minute.
is growing. We gained. We
Like
we
1,000
We went from like
3,000 followers.
we went from 250 followers to 3,000 followers
Bro,
in a matter of a
In a
day.
matter of a day.
Now we just gotta get them followers to transition from TikTok to.
Yes.
We get.
Nah, but
we
when
got like
bro,
60 subscribers on
that
YouTube
video
from
we posted,
too.
that video we posted from that, bro. What's that video sitting at? Like almost 300 views.
Yeah,
Like that
over,
video
it's
we
at-
posted?
it's over. I think we at maybe about 307,
That
310.
shit's
something like
crazy.
that. So
That's amazing.
we like genuinely from the bottom of our heart love every single one of y'all who sit here like all the TikToks, like the Instagram reels, like the podcast, leave a comment, repost the clips, like bro.
Every little thing
Every
matters,
little
bro.
thing, every little thing matters. I swear, like, bro, if you don't think it doesn't matter, because it does, and it does not go unnoticed. Because
Yes.
I know I be looking at the socials, and I try to comment. I try to like every comment. I try to read every comment. Like, bro, it matters. I promise you, it matters. So, just want to say thank you once again. But yeah.
It's been a good one.
This was a good one. This is an episode. That was a good episode of the Lunchroom podcast, and I don't have anything else to say, dude.
Nah.
My coworkers have anything else to say?
Boy said coworkers.
I said coworkers. Damn, like a damn Fortune 500 company.
95.
But man, thank
Fool, I
y'all,
get to
man.
you.
For sure.
It's time to go. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. We gonna catch y'all next week, bro. Peace.
Peace.